Starfield finally launched for early access and I left for Earth as soon as I could. What I saw was very shocking. It turns out that the Earth is dead. How do I know this? It's pretty obvious just from looking at it. It's very cold, there are no flora or fauna, has a very thin atmosphere, and is a giant desert. Wait a minute, that sounds very familiar. Earth has become the new Mars. Mars is still there, but now the Earth looks like the red planet's twin. What happened to Earth? Based on the information you can gather from scanning and exploring it, it seems like the culprit is the Earth's magnetosphere, or the lack of one. If you didn't know, a planet's magnetosphere is essential to maintaining life. Without it, the solar winds from the local star would strip away the atmosphere and allow solar radiation that is normally blocked by the magnetosphere to hit the surface. Eventually there would be close to no atmosphere left and the oceans would begin to vaporize. Once there is no atmosphere and no surface water, everything would begin to die off. Also, it would be extremely cold and the surface radiation would be too much for anything to survive. So what caused this? There are a few possible ways that a planet loses its magnetosphere. The first is by the cooling of the liquid outer core of the planet. This hot liquid is responsible for generating the magnetosphere. If it cools just enough, the entire process would collapse, either weakening or completely shutting off the magnetosphere. This is actually one of the working theories for what happened to Mars. The second is by an impact event large enough to disrupt the process within the outer core. This could include a very large asteroid or comet. I don't believe the first is the case because this wouldn't be a fact in real life. If we knew that the Earth's magnetosphere was going to give out in a few hundred years, we would be doing something about that now. If Starfield is as realistic to the real world as possible, the first scenario would not be the case. For the second scenario, there is no obvious crater on the planet. In fact, it looks like Bethesda took a regular model of the Earth, including the ice and snow of some of the colder parts of the planet, and just turned the whole thing grayish orange. At this point in the game, which is only about 1 to 2 hours into the story, it is difficult to tell what happened to Earth. I'm certain we will find out one day. While recording the background footage for this video, I actually found the storm crater, which is not something that exists in real life, so this might be the reason why the Earth is dead. For more Starfield videos like this, please make sure to comment, like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell.